And then I said, that's not ham, that's spam. Hey guys, welcome back to the 15 podcast, where we're just fucking hilarious. I'm Togs.
I'm Riley.
I'm Rachel.
And Rachel's
Welcome.
new.
Welcome. Yeah.
Yeah.
First time.
We meant to have her on last time, but it didn't work out.
Yeah,
And we had to announce that to everyone who didn't know.
Well, I've only announced it because, in a way, Rachel is our most anticipated guest.
Wow, guys, I can't believe this. A lot of flattery going around.
Much beloved and anticipated.
Yes. So, Rachel, how about we just start off with what you do for a living?
What do I do for a living? Wow.
Yeah.
In terms of work or just what I do to exist?
Yeah, just what you do.
Oh, both.
Yeah.
Both. I very, very recently got a job, so I could talk about that.
Where did you get a job at?
I've been looking for a tutoring position for like the longest time, and
totally.
you'd think like the current sort of way of the world would be really difficult to find that, but it actually wasn't.
I would think the opposite, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you would? Okay, well that is the case. You're right.
Yeah, because like all the schools are shut down and everything, and everyone's like, oh, my kids aren't getting the one-on-one attention they need because everything's online. So yeah, hook up with some tutors.
Yes.
Hook up with
that came across from.
Yeah, there you go.
It came across exactly how he intended, I assure
you. But yeah, I got that. So that will be starting fairly shortly. I've never actually tutored before, so a little bit worried that people are going to be like, who the fuck is this? Why do you think you can tell my kid any of this stuff? But
what are you tutoring in?
English. That's what I do at uni as well.
Okay.
I'm a very sort of wordy person, I guess.
Yeah.
Rachel do English better than many.
You could
Rachel English better than us at 15 podcast.
I mean, yeah.
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 Aside from that, though, I don't really know what else I do. Like, what do you want to know? There's so many facets to a person.
I don't know. We're just here to interview you.
Yeah, let's explore those facets. What are your? Well, let's start with hobbies. Let's start with things that you want to do as opposed to
hit us up with a hob.
Have to. Yeah.
Oh no, hobbies. Well, me and my boyfriend just started doing Japanese, so I guess that's a hobby.
What do you mean?
Oh, that little thing.
The language?
No, the language. I guess not doing, like learning.
Like bringing Japanese people into the bedroom, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very true. Yeah.
When did you guys start?
Literally today. That's when I knew my mic.
Oh, well, congratulations.
I know some of the syllables. That's it.
So you guys are you guys in quarantine together or?
No. There's a bit of a thing before because like we didn't know how often we'd be able to see each other and all that, so we had to work out. We pretty much see each other maybe like once a week in person. Otherwise, we just call and text and stuff like that.
Is it has that been going on before quarantine or?
What, the relationship?
No, the once a week, only seeing each other once a week.
No, we used to see each other a lot more.
So okay, yeah, I was gonna say, was it like a semi-long distance thing or something like that? But now it's just
no. Yeah, it's just taken some getting used to, but I feel like everyone, like this entire thing is just gonna get something getting used to for everybody.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it's gonna stop anytime soon, so better get used to it, lads.
Yeah, it's gonna take quite a while.
Better revel.
I've been thinking of my birthday though, even though it's in November, so I'm hoping that this will be done. But
yeah, I think you'll be fine with that.
Is it? Yeah, is it a big one?
I'll be 21, so
Okay, yeah. I was like 21 or 18 are the only valid ones that I'd start thinking about in April.
Yeah, no, definitely not now. I think if my birthday was earlier, I do feel bad for people with birthdays now.
Yeah, I was
but-
after the chat for everyone who's got like a 21st and 18th like now.
My sister's fiance, his birthday was yesterday. And,
Oh,
F in the chat for
and
him.
that's sort of what started the whole catalyst for the family drama right now.
A little bit of a kerfuffle.
Because they went out to a party and my parents weren't happy about that. So
Oh,
yeah.
I had that at work yesterday. I covered someone's shift, and there was like an order put in for I think today, at like 12:30 for like $600 worth of pizza.
Jesus.
And my friend who was manning the register was like, I want to know like why they're able to order so much pizza. Are they having a party? Because if so, like, don't do that.
Well, maybe they're just
Very frowned upon.
maybe they're just getting a ton of pizza and just
Maybe they're just fucking hungry, dude.
yeah. I mean, maybe they're like stockpiling so they don't need to order food anymore. You know?
Yeah, they're just getting ahead of the game because
Yeah.
everything's gonna shut down.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna stockpile some pizza.
Yeah, you can't live without the Tsar, bro.
Can't live without the za.
You can't live without the Tsar.
Okay, I will no longer refer to myself as like, yeah, I deliver pizza. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm a za driver.
I think Tsar
delivers-
is a good name for pizza. No?
I think it is.
I don't feel like pizza needs abbreviating.
Why?
You know?
You don't want to get rid of the Pete's? What if you have a bad experience with someone called Pete? And then
I would say Pete's before I'd say za.
You'd rather say Pete's?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, Rachel, you're the tiebreaker here. What do you say, Pete's or Tsar?
Hey man, let's get some pizza. I mean, like pizza is the number one. Let's lay that down. It's two
I
syllables. It's
feel
not
like
hard.
pizza sort of sounds like you will conjure up pizza more than za, but I just prefer saying za. Za.
Yeah, za's like sicker. Absolutely. like when I go to the streets, that's how I'll be.
When
So I'll be referring to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
When are you ever in the streets, dogs?
Never. Trick question. Quarantine.
Oh yeah, that is a trick question. It was not my intention, though.
That does sound
Gotcha.
very criminal if you were on the streets.
So up until 8 minutes ago, you two had never spoken. So,
Yep.
Because that's
Yeah.
how I like to roll things here. I just
This is far from the first time I've gone in blind to
yeah.
an episode of our podcast.
How many times has it been?
How
1,
many-
2, 3.
I think all but one.
Yeah, pretty
All but
much.
two. The one where I was the guest.
That's true.
I was familiar with the guest on that one.
Sorry, what were you saying, Rachel?
Like, how do you bring in guests? Like, you guys just think, oh, I like this person, and
Yeah,
let's just interview
I
them.
contact people I know, and I guess Tog does too, but that only happened with Des. And yeah, that was it. You just contact people and they're like, hey, get on. So that's it.
Well, before I was like, oh, like who is something really interesting to talk about? But now I'm just like, I like this person. Yeah, I want to jump on. Sure.
It works pretty
Bitchin'.
well to just free flow when it's a random stranger, you know? Which, by the way, you may notice
Yeah.
in our offline channel, I added someone I've never talked to ever. And they're
So-
down to, I asked, like, hey, want to be on my podcast? They said yes. So that'll be an upcoming episode, hopefully.
So viewers at home, get ready for a literal stranger to appear.
Yeah, who knows what's going to go down there.
Look forward to that.
I love that though. I love the entire sort of chaos that could arise from this. I just love the attitude of it. Like, yeah, this free flowing conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, and you could just lie. You could just come on and be like, yeah, I've committed so many felons, and this was like the only anonymous way to get famous.
Oh yeah, so many, so many. I think even Riley could say I might be like the least intimidating person in appearance anyway.
Yeah, you're not that
Oh,
bad.
no.
No.
Oh. I was like, well, you considered the question. That's very respectful, at least.
Yeah, yeah.
Got that going for us.
Thank you. I respect that you seriously considered, just like on a scale of 1 to 10, how intimidating I am.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
Oh, you don't have to give it, but okay.
I don't know, maybe the first time we met, probably a 3, and then the second time, probably a 1.
Whoa, why was I a 3? I guess because I was a stranger, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just a healthy fear of everyone.
I get that.
I don't know.
Everyone's intimidating.
Everyone's a what?
Everyone's intimidating, I
Oh.
find anywhere.
I only find men intimidating.
Were you intimidated by me, Togs?
No, but because you were with people.
Oh. So if a man is with a person, they're not intimidating.
No, if you're with people I knew, you were with my friends, and they were like, "Oh, here's this person," and I was like, "Ah, hello, cool." Like, I love meeting new people,
Okay.
but
That's so
men scare me.
Men are scary. I can't say they are strictly the scarier. You know.
I absolutely can.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, if you're walking down the street at night and I see a woman on the other side of the road, I'm like, cool. Then I see a man on the other side of the road, I'm like, shit, okay, fuck.
Maybe it's just because of my size and appearance. I guess I'm more naturally scared of rejection than being attacked.
Why? Like, I know what you mean. Like, someone like walks out and they're like gonna attack you, and they see you, and they're like, "Oh no, I don't want to do that." And you're like, "Oh, no, I'm gonna come back."
Yeah. So Rachel, I've only met you twice.
That's very true, yes. Only twice.
Halloween
I
party
wish it was
and then
more.
dumplings. You wish it was more? That's very flattering.
Aw.
Oh,
Because
very
like
sweet.
we would have had the Nirvana band thing
yes.
going on, but like so much because of the quarantine, like all these little things can't go ahead, and it's very upsetting.
That's true.
I want to watch. I want to watch this show.
We did organize a bit of a hang that, like, right before quarantine, and it just sort of had to die.
Fall through, yeah.
Because one of these days I'm going to get you to watch that show. I have not had an episode of this podcast where I've ranted about it, and I don't even think Togs knows about it yet, honestly.
How is that possible? Like, your defining character trait from
That's
when
my
I met
defining character trait. That I watch
That
the
was
show.
I shit you not, when we met, like pretty much as soon as you like stopped talking about your friend, like that was the main reason you talked to me to begin with.
That's true.
Because your friend was interested. And then we just got talking about this show, and you like wouldn't stop talking about it. I was like,
Sorry,
this must be a
what show
very
is it?
good show.
Nirvana, the band, the show.
Nirvana, the band, the show.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't believe you haven't spoken about this. It's like unbelievable to me because you always talk about it.
The 2 times I've met you, the first time I just really loved the show, and then the second time I sort of did it just as a follow-up meme, like, oh, I've got to keep talking about it because that's how she knows me. And
that's my defining character trait in this relationship.
honestly, it is.
Let's find more character traits then.
I just haven't brought it up with you, Togs, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm at peace with that.
I really only record with you. We don't talk too much on the side.
I mean, I'm not big on texting people like much ever. Yeah. Like, I very rarely text first. I'm a much more like in person, like, do you want to hang out kind of guy?
Yeah, for sure.
And we can't really do that now, so I'm floundering.
I get that.
No, I think in-person hangouts are a lot better. I much prefer it too, because I don't know, texting, I think this is going to sound weird, but do you ever get this, like when you text a new person, you're not familiar with their texting style and you don't know, you sort of have to get used to how they text. And there's a lot of newness. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it, but
no, like I can't use OOs when I'm meeting a new person. But that's the most commonly typed thing in my phone is OO.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Rachel, do you prefer OO or UU?
Sorry?
Do you prefer OO or UU?
I say ooh.
You prefer UU or OO?
When you say that first bit, it just doesn't, my brain doesn't compute. I'm like, what are you saying?
Oh, well.
That one. UU or OO?
I say ooh. I didn't know there was a difference.
Well, it's like you have UWU and OWO.
Yeah.
The U is with
Oh.
eyes closed, and it's much more like cutesy, like ooh, blushing.
Yeah. Whereas
And then OO is OO. What's this?
Ah, I see.
yeah, OO is like a lot more intimidating, you know, because the eyes are wide
Mm.
open, they're staring right at you.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Skella wants to take go.
For OO, probably like a 5. More
Ooh,
intimidating than Rachel's
Jesus.
ever been.
Completely
And
fair.
then,
A bunch of
and then you
those.
hit him with the fucking bam,
Ooh.
angry OO.
Caroline,
Take that shit up to a 7.
That's really frightening. I'm really scared. I think I might have to leave the chat.
So then you then you have the inverse.
Oh, that
Ooh.
one's sad. That's cute.
Yeah, it's quite concerned OO. Yeah. Then you have ovo. It's a bird.
I do not like OVO.
Yeah, neither do I. There's something about it that's off-putting. Oh no.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
The fuck you say about it.
It's even worse.
this is a lot of fun.
And I'm sure in a visual podcast it's exceptionally entertaining.
I'm putting them on the screen, to be fair.
I believe that, but like the delayed reactions probably like probably making them angry. Oh, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
Oh.
so speaking of the podcast, not just because we're on it, but because it's come. Oh, that's a good one. But because it's come up in conversation. You mentioned, Rachel, you were going to listen to an episode, and I'm just curious
yes.
if you did.
Oh.
I listened to a little bit of episode 5, I think. That was the one you recommended.
Who was episode 5?
Right. Was that Shay?
I think it was. Yeah. I was really interested in like the first few minutes because you guys were talking about Scooby-Doo, and I love Scooby-Doo.
Yes. Okay, that was Shay. Yes. I know you like Scooby-Doo. That was initially what sparked our conversation.
We have talked about Scooby-Doo on several an episode though. Let it be known.
Damn straight.
Scooby-Doo is one of the 15.
Scooby-Doo is one of the 15. That is canon.
Yeah. Put it on the bingo card. It.
And then the other is Kelsey has yellow.
I forgot that was one of them, but yeah.
Yeah. That's number 12. Is Kelsey has yellow.
Kelsey was a previous guest, for the record.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, that was just a bit. Oh, by the way, this is episode 10, double digits for the first time.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, you're
Thank you.
still on 8 togs. I'm sorry, because the first 2 don't count for you. I mean, it's factual. I'm not trying to rub salt in the wound because I know it's a sore subject, but
Truly and deeply.
So, Rachel, was there anything you wanted to talk about coming into this?
Yeah.
Because you've had many weeks to build up a conversation.
A conversation between myself and whoever I thought would.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
be to.
What's that chat you've had in the shower with yourself? Like, ooh, this is my critical thought on the matter. You know?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't know what matters we'd be talking about, so I honestly haven't given much thought. That makes me sound unprepared. I'm a terrible guest.
I feel like we did talk about this last episode. Did we talk about Cardinal Pell?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know who Cardinal Pell is?
I don't know what anything is.
Okay. That tells me no, probably not. George Pell is an Australian cardinal of the Czech Catholic Church, who was found guilty of sexual assault on 2 young boys.
Yeah.
And recently, the Supreme Court has overturned the decision because apparently it did not surpass reasonable doubt that he did it. So he has been released into the wilds once again.
Yeah,
Very unfortunately. Like he fucking did it. And now I'm
Mm.
looking at his Wikipedia page. It says in 2018, Pell was wrongfully convicted of sexual offenses
Oh my god.
against 2 minors. And I'm like, oh, way to take a biased stance on that.
I know, it's awful. It just goes to show, I think, the amount of authority that religious figures have. Like even today in a fairly secular country, it
Yeah.
almost doesn't matter.
Yeah,
They still
it
have
really doesn't.
connections,
Yeah.
and it's still gonna sort of worm their way out of things, and it's just disgusting.
I feel like that's going to get easier as time goes on. Maybe it's because like in the communities we have, it's a much less prominent concept.
Sure.
Like religion isn't as prevalent to someone's personality now as it used to be.
Yeah, for sure.
You can see old people where like that's their life, that's like their everything. Like one of my closest friends is Mormon, and like you can tell.
Who is your
It comes
Mormon friend? I
comes
love
across very
Mormons.
quickly. Her name is Shannon Spencer. Sister Shannon. She recently, not recently, about a year ago, I think now, got back from her mission in Taiwan.
Cool.
I went to high school with her. I was her first friend, and she recently moved back with her family to Utah.
Oh fuck yeah! Back to Utah, Salt
Yeah.
Lake City.
Salt Lake City.
I fucking love Book of Mormon, dude. I
Yeah, I feel so bad because like I have such a close Mormon friend, and she's not one of those ones who would like laugh about it.
Oh,
Like she would definitely find offense with it.
I mean, from what I've heard, Mormons are cool with Book of Mormon because it's like considered a big ad for the religion. Because they don't
Oh,
really,
really?
they don't really insult the religion. It's pretty fucking factual, and they're not making fun of them. I've watched many interviews where they say no, it's religion as a whole. We're not actually jabbing at Mormons. It's just the concept of religion as a whole. You know.
I mean, I'd say it's probably a jab at Mormons.
Okay. Trey Parker and Matt Stone, they love Mormons. Like they actually love Mormons. I don't. Like,
I think the existence of a song titled "Spooky Mormon Hell Dream" is definitely somewhat mocking.
I've heard many tales of Mormons that love the Book of Mormon. So
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
Have you seen it, Rachel, or do you just have no fucking clue what we're talking about?
I mean, one of my closest friends works at a theater, and she
wow.
saw Book of Mormon, so I heard her talk about it for quite a bit. I know it loosely. I feel like if you're religious at all, you might get a bit antsy about it.
You'd
But
think the first time I saw it in London when I was traveling by myself, and I sat next to this lovely Southern American couple who were very religious themselves, and they were just like I was like, oh, like, does this mean anything to you? We were just chatting, and they were like, oh yeah, we're very Catholic, but like we'll laugh at some Mormons, we'll do it. I was like, oh cool, that's the kind of international acclaim.
I think it's a lot easier if you're not. I don't know. I'm not religious, so I think it's just when you hear other religious people sort of make digs at other religious people, it's like that is you, you know. It's like that little Spider-Man meme where they're just pointing at each other. It's like you have like a little bit of insight, but like not enough. Just not enough.
I mean, tell that to the Protestant Reformation. So
Exactly.
You know, one time I met some Mormons in Chatswood. They were so lovely. I was going to Chatswood to meet a friend, right? But then my friend was like an hour late, so I just sat outside a 7-Eleven, you know, just on my phone or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like a couple of Mormons came up to me, and they were like, "Hey, do you need help in life?" And I was like, "Fuck, you're Mormons. I love you guys." And then I sat with them and talked for like an hour straight because I love them, and they gave me a copy of the Book of Mormon. I still have it on my bookshelf. Like I love them. I think they're just the most optimistic people. I don't care to join a religion, but I think just the
I think we all have something to learn from many religions.
Yeah. What do they talk about though? Like, I've never actually had like a one-on-one conversation with a Mormon, so I definitely.
This was probably like 2 years ago. I don't really remember, but I remember it was like the week after I saw the Book of Mormon when it was in Sydney. So I think I talked to them about that a fair bit, and they're like, yeah, we're cool with it. So that's
We vibe.
yeah. I don't know. They were also they seemed very surprised that I was so down to talk with them because I imagine
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
what they get a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are your guys' opinions on like if you get like I had a few, I'd say maybe 2 months ago, I had my first Jehovah's Witness knock on my door.
Oh yeah.
No.
What are your guys' opinions on like talking to people who have stuff like that, who come up to you like, oh haha, like would you like to hear about XYZ? Be it in public, be it door knockers.
It depends how busy I am at the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Which they completely understand.
Yeah. But if okay, well, if I didn't live with my parents, because I know my parents wouldn't really be down with it. But if I had my own place and like they knocked on the door, I'd be like, "Hey, I'm not really interested, but if you want to come in and like have a drink and just chill out for like 5 minutes, then because you're walking door to door, maybe you just want to drink for a second, I would vibe with them, but I'm like, I ain't gonna buy your religion books.
I'm not gonna like tease you and let you know like, oh maybe.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm spiritual.
Yeah, I wouldn't do the maybes, but it's like if you guys want like a break, I'll still do a little chat. But yeah.
I mean, I feel like it depends on the specific person that has approached me, because if I'm totally down to have like a nice discussion on religion if I've got the time, but a lot of the time they come across kind of like they're talking at you, and I do not have the time for that, because I want a conversation. I don't want someone to tell me why I'm not enlightened or why my entire life is just wrong. And I feel like pretty much every interaction I've had with them, it comes across like that, and it seems incredibly superficial. And I wish I had a better experience with it, because I think having good and like intellectual conversations about religion is something that we don't have enough of. But it just seems so controversial to a point where you can never have a completely just neutral discussion. Like I could just freely tell them up front. I'm always like, hey, I'm okay with talking about this, but like I'm just letting you know, like, I'm not here to be converted. I just want to have a discussion. And they're always just like, oh, no. How don't you have God in your life? And I'm like,
yeah.
You what?
It like ironically, it does come from quite a place of ignorance, of freedom of beliefs, and it's that is a thing. Like, and this definitely applies to Mormons, and it applies to a lot of other religions. I think evangelicism is a good example of it. But a lot of Christians have saving humanity as their mission. So they are actively trying very, very hard to convert people to their religion. Be that for good reasons or ill reasons or manipulation, or I have a friend who talked to me about this, about how it's like a business tactic to expand the influence of the church and to grow their reach and everything like that. Which I don't believe is the case, but definitely potential food for thought.
That reminds me, in connection to that, what do you think of Hillsong? Business outreach.
I find culty stuff pretty scary. I mean, do I need to go into why I think it's scary? It's just a scary concept. I've got a lot of family drama regarding what is it? Scientology.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
In the family.
Yeah, my mum's mum ran away from my mum when she was like 3 years old because she went to go join Scientology, and basically she spent all of their life savings gambling and then but she's a very bad person, and luckily my mum got out of it and she moved with her dad, and her dad is good, but no, Scientology is a big deal in our house because yikes, my grandma's a bitch.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like you don't just leave a 3-year-old alone in a city without any guardian. Yeah. Like it's a miracle my mum and her younger brother survived.
Yeah. I mean, that's how culture works. But for Hillsong, I have very conflicted views, because I have a friend who goes to Hillsong, and I think she's very sweet. She's very animated. And I obviously always come from the perspective of like, how do they treat gay people?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm queer, and that's very important to me. Like, do they deny and hate my entire existence? And it seems like the answer is pretty much yeah. But then like the people are always like a lot more chill with it, but like the overarching influences on the factor is like, oh, a gay lifestyle is frowned upon. It's a choice, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm. You know,
And yeah, Hillsong is just very culty,
I feel like this is our most
political.
most political, most serious conversation we've had on this. 'Cause usually we're talking about anime and titties and whatever, but
I mean when quarantine was up with Rosa.
oh, that's
like,
true. That was pretty heavy as well.
Yeah, that was pretty serious.
Yeah, call back to what was that, episode 7 or 8?
6.
6? Was it 6?
Because it was between the two Shay
Oh
episodes,
yes, no,
wasn't
you're
it?
right.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
I was getting Kelsey and Rosa confused.
Yeah. Tog's hitting you up with that fantastic memory.
Yeah. Can't wait till we have a wiki. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like talking about I don't know. I think talking about like religion's interesting. We can talk about other stuff too, but
we can keep going because we do still have like how long? 30 minutes to kill. So we can keep talking about religion if you like.
With 30 minutes we get to kill.
Oh, that's true. We're not contractually obligated to do this.
Glass half fucking full, my dude.
But you know, I had a friend in high school that was like super into Hillsong as well, and she like invited me and a bunch of other people to go, and just like an awful experience. But I get what you mean because she was so lovely, and I was like, "You're so nice.
Yeah.
How is this possible?" And like similar with the whole the whole gay thing as well. It's just like how.
Sorry, oh fuck me, my keyboard just broke.
Oh no.
Oh what?
I was typing on the screen. And oh my god, and I was writing on the screen. I don't know how to make a conversation about religion funny, right? I was just putting that on the paint.
Oh yeah, Lamau.
But at the end of the word funny, my Y key got stuck and it just spammed Y. It's still down and in the keyboard, and it's
still going.
Yeah, I can't get it out.
Just keep it.
The 15 podcast, episode 10. Riley can't get it up.
I need to get like something to dig that out. Okay, so there will be no more paint edits during this until I get this fixed because I can't type.
Oh, so you're just gonna pick at it?
Yeah. So, sorry if yours doesn't have as many edits, Rachel.
That's okay. It's very, very sad, but you know, I feel like I can do that. I can still be on this podcast.
Oh, I fixed it. I just popped it up. Fuck yeah, baby.
Yay.
Oh, Riley got it up.
Yeah.
Would you guys ever do that? Would you ever become phone sex operators?
Ooh.
I don't think I have a voice for it.
I think
I don't think I do.
If I was offered it, I definitely would.
I think you could easily do it. I feel like.
Yeah.
I've like literally never thought about it. It's something I might have to consider for the future.
There are a lot of lonely men that are willing to.
Don't have to be in person. Yeah. What is it? It's like $6 a minute or something ridiculous like that.
Really? Wow.
You can charge a lot for a little.
Yeah, really can. Like, it's like, I mean, if you're good at it, they finish up like that.
Yeah.
So true. Yeah.
It's like, I've got a friend. They don't do that, but they'll take like one nude, send it to like 50 guys on Tinder, and then they'll get a bunch of money. It's like from one nude. It's like, what value?
Whoa.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, she'll be on the podcast soon. She said she'll be on, but I also don't know if she will or not. I don't know. I don't know. She says she will, but she might not. That's Juliet, by the way. What a queen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she'll send her nudes to Tinder boys, and they'll be like, "Oh, you want?"
That's That's so on brand for her.
I love her. Wait, what?
She's very
what do
pretty,
you,
isn't
what do you mean on brand? You calling her a thought?
No, I'm saying that she's like very open.
Oh yeah, she's pretty fucking open about that stuff.
Yeah.
What a queen.
And either way, even if she was a thought, Riley, what about it, huh?
No,
Very true.
I respect my thotty friend. There's been many times where she'll sit on my couch and we'll just be scrolling through Tinder boys, messing with them. So
That is a mood, though.
yes. Anyway, whatever. That's her conversation for a future episode. Sorry
True.
to be bringing that up now, Rachel. You want to go back to religion?
No, totally okay. Actually,
No,
we can talk
sorry.
about
Phone
Tim-
sex. Phone sex.
Oh, phone sex first. How do you get into that line of work? I don't even.
You put an ad on Craigslist with a burner phone number and like a link to your PayPal.
All right, I might. Maybe next time, if I ever come on again, that will be my new line of work. No longer a
Oh my
tutor.
god. Phone sex operator script.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Okay, read.
This is like the copy pasta.
How many parts?
Oh, sorry. It's like a slideshow.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay.
Do we all have roles to play, or you just?
Let me read you
Okay.
something.
Okay.
Have you ever done that before? It just says moan. Yeah. What are you wearing? Tell me what you want to do with me. I don't know if I want to say this one. Feeling your fingers inside me makes me soaking wet. As soon as I walk into your room, I feel your hands pull down my pants. I feel my cheeks flashing. My nipples are hard. I feel heat radiating from my legs. My body is craving your touch.
I gotta ask, how long is the script?
There's another 4 slides.
How many slides have you already done?
9.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Keep going.
I hear you breathing rapid gasps as you feel the pleasure building. I run my hands over my breasts, down my belly, and slip my hand right into my underwear. I can see your muscles shake as I tease your asshole. Which is begging to be fingered. I'm gonna bring you to the edge of orgasm until you're so overcome with the need that you beg me to let you come. That was so good. Thank you. That'll be $80.
That was amazing. I feel like you've done this before. It was a really stellar performance.
Thank you. I mean, like, COVID making whores out of all of us, really. Best job I can do by myself.
Well, you're just good with your voice in general.
Ooh, I'm gonna fucking pre.
Well, like your dream job is to be a voice actor.
My dream job is to be a voice actor.
Yes.
Oh,
And I have so much time to work on that now that I can't go outside.
True. You have a really nice voice. Like, it's a weird compliment.
Thank
but,
you.
like,
No. It means the world to me when people say it.
You do. It's really nice. I don't know how to describe it.
There are 2 compliments that I really get the dopamine flowing. One's you have a really nice voice. The other is you look like an elf.
Oh, that's a nice
Yeah.
compliment because
Yeah, it is.
elves are like universally
is.
attractive.
That is the desirable state of existence is elf.
So if someone said you've got a nice voice for an elf, would that be? That's like instantly.
Ultimate compliment.
Yeah, instantly need new pants. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking buckets. You know. Do you guys say that? Do you guys say buckets?
I've definitely said it before.
Hell yeah.
I've never said it, unfortunately.
You've never
Maybe
said
I
the
will.
word buckets?
Nope, never been to my vernacular before.
Not
I don't even know what it means.
Not even sexually, just you've never said the word buckets.
No.
Really? Like a bucket. You've never, like multiple buckets.
She's dodging it. She's not saying it.
I don't know what you guys are going on about.
Like, something you would carry water or sand in as a child. Like.
What's a bucket? What?
Riley, what the fuck are you talking about?
This is not. I don't think you know what a bucket is.
Okay, then. I guess I'm the crazy one.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm insane.
yeah. Write that one down.
Write what down? That I'm insane?
Yeah, just make a note of that. You know, Riley. Sorry, ASMR. Was I writing loud enough? Can you hear that?
I am not a fan of ASMR.
Could you hear it though? That's all that
Yes,
matters.
I could hear it.
Good, lovely, lovely.
What is the go with ASMR actually? Like, what do you?
It's just,
I don't know. I've never looked into it. So
Really?
What do people?
I love it.
It's just.
It sounds like it could be nice, but
I loved it when I started. Now I'm much less into it, but like it's just relaxing.
I think this is our second or third podcast we've mentioned ASMR
Yeah.
in a row.
Oh.
I've a pretty good mic, so I do like to do just like get up nice and close to the microphone and get those tingles flowing. Just drown out all the other noises.
Yeah, drown me out, baby.
Yeah, drown me, baby. Do it.
Nothing better than a good drown.
Wait, what was it? I can see your muscles shake as I tease your asshole, which is begging to be fingered.
This podcast has been religion and sex.
It's the conflicting nature.
And that's that on that. You know, the 15 podcast, we talk about whatever the fuck we want, and it shows.
Regarding conversations of sex, I'm pretty sure
You're pregnant?
I wish.
Ooh.
That
No, we don't have time to unpack all of that.
No, I'm pretty sure that Rosa's episode was so successful because it has sex in the title. So, because hers is the most viewed episode.
Are we gonna start clickbaiting sex?
Considering it. We'll just call this one Sexy Religion.
Sex.
And then put the OO in it.
Sexing up religion. Oh, whoa.
I mean, it makes sense. It's not a lie.
Yeah.
It's not.
I think it's actually a very reasonable theory, and I enjoy it very much.
Yes, so do I. I approve.
So when you show this to your boyfriend later, he'll just see the title "Sexing Up Religion" and be like, "What did you talk to these two strangers about?"
Yeah.
I hope he watches
Then-
this, actually.
He already said he's just like, show me like the link. He's like, I'm really interested to know what you guys talk about. I'm like, I really don't know. We'll see.
Hello, Nick.
Hello, Nick, in the future.
Hey, Nick, if you're listening.
Give him a message. This will come out like Wednesday night. Give him a message for Wednesday night.
What day is it?
Okay.
Saturday?
Yeah, it's Saturday right now.
I don't even know what time is.
It's about 9 o'clock.
Time's an illusion, you fuck.
It really is.
It is.
No, it's a real herb. Time.
Oh my god, I fucking love. Sorry, talking about like slang words that like I don't always use, not like haha lamau yeet or something like that. Like ones that I occasionally use. There's like I like think of some that I fucking love using. Buckets is one of them. I don't use it often, but like when I do, hits good. What was the one I was just thinking about? Fuck, what were we talking? Time. Yeah. Herb. Like, oh, what the fuck are you doing with this herb?
What does that mean?
Don't be such a fucking square, dude. You know?
Square is a good one.
And I love cracker.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I fucking love cracker.
Can't have crackers without your cheese, though, man. Fuck. I've been on a Wallace and Gromit kick. Fuck.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good Wallace and Gromit.
It's more than pretty good. All right.
All right. Ooh, yes, sorry.
We invite you onto our show. We give you everything you could want, and you give us pretty good Wallace and Gromit.
I'm sorry. I did get phone sex from this. What am I saying?
Wallace and Gromit is like one of the pillars in the animation world.
It's actually the second of the 15. It's Wallace and Gromit.
Honestly, I wish. Like, I'm not against that at all, because they're amazing. Because it's all like hand animated, and the fact that
the claymation. Yeah.
They invented the animation Oscar because Chicken Run was that good. Is that not crazy?
That I did not know that. That is stunning.
Yeah, it is stunning. It's like,
wait, what is this Oscar?
The best animated film, I presume. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen it.
And then I think Shrek won the year after, and then something after that, and it stayed around as an award.
I love that reaction image of who is it, like Cameron Diaz being like, look at that, it's so realistic.
What do you mean? Oh, for Shrek.
You don't know that image? Yeah, for Shrek. Yeah.
Send it to me.
Look at it. It's so realistic. Look at it's got anxiety was the thing that comes up in my fucking. I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah. We'll see that later in the episode.
Yeah, here it is. And fill in the dead silence with some keyboard noises.
Scrippity scrap, click clack.
Definitely what I was referring to.
Oh, that's so small. I'm gonna have to blow it up. Boom.
I'm fucking sorry.
Honestly, it is kind of realistic from that angle. If dragons.
But also, like it was so ahead of its time.
All the time, yeah.
Yeah, like in 2001, it really was very, very good. My friend Candy and I were talking yesterday about
Candy.
Yeah, me too. I'm probably gonna have her on at some point.
I hope so. But I don't think she likes me very much.
Yeah, but I love her.
You say yeah? Wow.
I think she feels the same. Well, I can't fucking speak for her.
That's true. We'll see when it happens. Anyway, go
on. We were talking yesterday. Are you a gamer, Rachel?
I'm not a gamer. No.
Oh no, well, then I feel awkward talking about this. I was gonna talk about we're talking about like those pixel horror games like IB, Mad Father, The Witch's House. We were talking about those yesterday, but we can save that topic for another time.
Yeah. We'll save it for when we have a gamer on, because you're not a gamer, Rachel. You don't.
I'm sorry.
Rise down.
You don't care about my future career.
Oh, true. That's what you want to do, right? Oh my god.
I
feel like you get like paid for that.
Yeah. Rachel's right on this one.
I'm sorry. I feel like I've hit another note unintentionally.
I am very much lying most of the time, so.
Oh, okay.
If it sounds like I'm getting offended,
just joshing with you.
Yeah, always assume I'm not offended unless I am offended. Then I'm not offended, but I could be offended.
Okay, there's a very fine line.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
But yeah, like, what exactly do you do, like, in your degree?
I wish.
Like, I feel like there's so much that comes to mind when people talk about gaming. I'm just like, I don't even know. Like, it's so broad. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, my
is extremely broad.
Personal favorite class is game theory, and that's the name of the class. It's not fucking.
Welcome to Game Theory with Matthew Patrick.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly
he
what I thought.
Class.
That's more or less exactly what the class is. Except, and I remember when we first saw the name was Game Theory for the class, we're like, oh, who's our teacher, Matt Pat? But then it was just a Chinese dude, but I love him.
Yeah. Interestingly, named Matt Pat.
No, his name is, whatever. I'm not going to out him. But he's got a good name.
Way to just tease our quiver. I can't say that.
What are we teasing? Sorry?
No, wait for you to tease our quivering blank. Insert what you want there.
We share a quivering blank. Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, all three of us share a quivering blank?
No. You, Riley, are teasing us, everyone, Rachel, myself, and everyone listening to it, our quivering blank. It was going to be asshole, but that felt a little
Okay.
too raunchy, you know?
Just a
Okay.
little.
Do you want his first name? I can do the first name. I just don't want to out him entirely.
Yeah, let's go first name.
Okay. Are you ready for this?
I don't know if I
I'm
am.
gonna get
If
it
I'm
up on
dis-
screen.
if I'm disappointed, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Adam.
Yeah, a bit underwhelming.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You couldn't have said the last name if that's the good part.
I know, right? I know that's the good part. I didn't want to do it because
This bit sucks.
it does suck. Fuck this bit.
Fuck this bit.
Fuck this bit. If I could edit, I would edit this bit out.
This if I could edit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's hard.
It is hard, dogs. I don't know how to do it, so don't judge me.
That does not make it hard.
Well, how about you edit it, huh?
No,
Guys,
I'm
please,
okay.
don't fight on chat.
The
I'm good,
unedited charm, I think, is pretty good, honestly. Rachel, do you have a favorite mug?
A favorite mug? I do actually. I have a fair few mugs.
What? Sorry, a whack-ass fucking question out of nowhere, followed with a yes. What the hell? That was not what I was expecting.
I'm already picturing my favorite mug in my mind. I want it right this second.
Where did it come from? Where did this question come from, Riley?
I looked to my right and I saw my favorite mug.
Okay. Sorry, I'm sorry I interrupted you, Rachel. Please continue.
I think that's about it, unless you want descriptions of the mug.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
if we don't know what
desperately.
what's the point if we don't know what it looks like?
Okay, so it's
Riley,
like
you
a
should draw it.
cute. Oh wait,
Okay, I'll draw it.
You're gonna draw it? All right.
Well, I
Okay.
can describe it. Yeah.
It's this little
Please
small sort of pink mug that has little pointed ears because it's a cat. Plot twist: it's a cat. It's got like
I
little.
see.
It's cute. I think I have a photo of it somewhere, but I don't know. Just a photo of a singular mug and nothing in it.
I know what you mean. Like it's a cat, but you just like look at it. It's like, oh, here's my favorite mug, and it's just a literal fucking living, breathing cat.
Oh yes, yeah. I drink from a cat every day.
Yeah.
You drink from it every day. Wow, dedication. So is there anything
Not
on it,
every
or does it
day.
just have ears?
It says like it's a cat. It's got like the whiskers and like it's not a fully detailed cat. It's like it's minimalistic, which is what makes it cute. Yeah, I don't know if I'm describing it well.
I feel like I've got a
wait.
picture perfect.
I feel like I've got a picture painted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because you don't want like an ultra realistic cat on your mug. That's a bit gross.
You'll see.
I'm sorry,
you'll
Dan.
see
Speak for yourself.
You'll see in the edit that I'm sure this is like a perfect recreation of the mug.
Okay. Nice.
Because I think I didn't do bad for paint, and I'm good at paint. It's my flex. It's like it's my one skill is I'm half decent at paint.
I'm Mr. Shitpost in MS Paint.
Yeah, that's me, all right. Oh no, sorry. You asked what I did in class for game school, right?
Oh yeah, sure.
Theory.
Yes.
Yeah. So like basically we'll talk about the philosophies and like there's a bit of so like there's the MDA stuff, which I think I've talked about on this before. Have I? I think I have. This is probably the third.
I'm a level with you, Riley. I usually zone out when you're talking.
What, always?
Remember that conversation we had in the car for like 2 hours?
Yeah.
None of it.
That was
I
my
remember.
favorite conversation I've ever had. And you're telling me you didn't even listen to it.
So Rachel, please go on.
Rachel, how about we talk about you? There's like 2 full episodes of gamer class talk, so you can just listen to the episodes. Thank you very much.
Well, in defense, Riley,
Yeah.
you haven't ever guest starred as an episode. You've never been featured. You know.
I have never been interviewed. I guess.
Yeah.
Next time we do an episode where it's just the 2 of us, that can be it because I interviewed you the first time. So.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. We'll get to that like in a couple weeks, I guess. That's actually a good idea. Good job, Togs. You're useful sometimes.
Welcome to the 15 podcast, where 20% of the podcast is us planning future episodes. For the 4th time this episode.
Fucking not wrong.
Very plenty people, you know. It's not a bad thing, you know.
Well,
only during the episodes.
Togs.
Well, actually, I have a question for you guys.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
so
Oh,
how did you guys meet? Because I know how me and Riley met. Obviously, we met. How did you guys
You know
meet?
what's funny? What's very funny? Rachel.
we never did meet.
Rachel. No, you and I, Rachel. We met through Hannah. I met Togs through Hannah. Is that not wild? I met you guys through the
Sorry,
same
you got
person.
muffled. Wait, you got muffled.
I got muffled.
I didn't hear you. You met who through who?
I met both of you through the same person, just at different times.
Both through Hannah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, pretty wild.
I think I met Hannah through you. I didn't know Hannah until.
Oh well,
Oh.
I met you at a place she invited me to. So.
Oh, so you don't know Jen? I thought
No.
we met because of a mutual.
No, Hannah
Ah.
was just like, "Hey, come to this party," and I was like, "Yeah, okay," and then that was that.
Oh, this whole time I thought you were a friend of Jen's, and I was like, how does she know Riley? Okay, you're a friend of Hannah's. Okay, cool.
Hot take, Riley. You thought we'd met through the same person, but you've just learned something new about your relationship with Rachel.
Honestly,
You know,
it is what it is.
a question about you and me.
But yes, Togs, how we met? Do you want to field this?
It's what's it's. I mean, like I said, I don't really remember.
Ouch.
No. There's a gaming bar in the city, Sydney City, called Spawn Point. Yeah, I went with Hannah's been a long time friend of mine. We've been friends since 2013.
Oh wow.
I went with her and Des, who's been on the podcast previously, and Candy, who we were talking about, and Jen, another friend of mine.
I'm friends with Jen as well. Don't just say of mine. Thank you very much. I'm a very big fan of Jen.
Okay.
This is a different Jen for the record, Rachel. There's two Jens.
It's not mutually exclusive.
Well,
I don't have to announce your friendship.
You said a friend of mine. Mine is.
I said a very close friend of mine. I said I might be lying because this is the podcast and you can rewind and figure out if I did say that.
Jen is my best friend. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, that's cute. Jen's actually my best friend.
We talk like maybe once every 3 months.
And yeah, Hannah brought Riley, and we vibed, and then we went home, and Hannah, Riley, I think Jen as well, and myself caught the train to St. Leonard's, a nearby suburb.
Oh no, yeah,
Jen.
No, it was that guy. Remember that guy?
No, yeah. Hannah came with a dude. Was Jen not there? Was it just you and me?
No, I think.
And then Hannah making up.
No, Jen went off with Candy earlier in the night.
That's right. Yeah. So it was Hannah and some boy toy that she had found, who couldn't stop shoving his tongue down her throat. And we were like, okay, cool, we're gonna head home now, haha. And he was like, oh, let me like come with you for a bit.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, haha, yeah, sure. Where do you live? And he was like, oh, in the other direction. And we were like,
so he rode the train for like half an hour trying to get pussy.
Yeah.
But
trying to get in the pants. Walked with us to my car.
Oh my god. Dedicated.
And then I drove Hannah home, and you live decently close to Hannah. So I drove you home after that, and then we arrived at your house and we were like, let's keep talking, and we continued driving.
Yeah, and then no, you were taking me to mine first. And then I was like, hey, I'm enjoying this. Can we drop Hannah off first?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. Like you went out of the way to just continue your conversation.
Yeah.
I love like car DMs.
Yeah, they're actually so nice. There's something so cathartic about having conversations in the car.
Yeah. Especially late at night.
For sure. It was again, like I said, that was probably like my favorite conversation ever. And
wait, you were serious about that?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so touched. I do remember it, by the way.
But yeah, it was a very good conversation, and then we then I invited him to my party, and then we've seen each other once in a while outside of that. Yeah.
And now we're on a podcast together.
Yeah, and Rachel, don't worry. Corona pending, you are invited to the next party. So, ahaha.
Oh, wow! Thank you.
Corona
That's such a
pending.
big honor.
Yeah, Corona pending.
Actually,
the next
when's your
party
birthday?
in what? October, November?
Yeah, my birthday's in October, but I usually delay it a little, so like until I can get an empty house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah.
So we're at about an hour, but I feel like I want to do what we had set up, last episode, where like for the last 5 minutes of each podcast, Togs, you just talk about something I have no idea about, because that was like the thing we did. Remember?
Oh God, yeah, I talked about Magic the Gathering.
Yeah. I was like, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, do I talk with the guest about something?
Yeah, what's something I don't know about? Talk.
Okay, Rachel, fashion, question mark.
I like fashion. Fuck
fashion.
you.
Okay, sorry, Jesus Christ. Sorry, you're a man, don't fucking at me.
Wait, explain this tradition to me. Why do we exclude Riley?
I have no idea. Riley's telling me to do something, and I submit.
Because for most of the podcasts, at about 5 minutes before we end, Tog starts talking about just something I don't know about, and it just seems to be a pattern. So now I'm like, fuck it, it's a bit, and I'm.
It's a bit.
I see. Okay.
So.
But now
What's something you don't know about, though? We can only work with your limited pool of knowledge.
Because if I knew about it, I would, if I didn't know about it, I wouldn't know what to say. Right?
Well, something I'm stunned by. But what uni are you studying at, Rachel?
Macquarie.
Oh, there we go. Boom. How do you feel about Macquarie?
I personally like it. I've had a good experience with it.
I love Macquarie. I graduated last year, but
oh, nice. Wait, what do you study? What did
I did marketing. I did marketing and media.
Okay, cool.
I hate like knowing that my job is to manipulate people, but I really enjoyed because like you can be so creative for everything. I really did enjoy that. And what's your degree?
So Bachelor
English,
of Arts and majoring in English,
okay.
Which is inherently manipulative as well, so don't worry.
Yeah, but where do you want to take that?
Well, I want to be a tutor at a university, which is why doing the tutoring.
Vibe. Yeah. So are you going to go into like postgrad for academia, like research, masters of research? Yeah.
I'll have to do the MRes, which will take 2 years once I'm finished my undergrad, and then I honestly don't know what happens next. I get really overwhelmed when I look way too into like the next few steps, and I'm just like, I know I have to do postgrad. Whatever comes next comes next. And
how long have you been studying?
This is my 3rd year.
This is your 3rd year. Okay, yeah. So you were around for the introduction of the Macquarie. Did you spend a lot of time in Baseline or Muse?
Muse. Yes, I actually love Muse. I used to spend my time in the library a lot, but I just got like a really clinical vibe from it.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Muse is like for friends, libraries for studying.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So you were around for the advent of the Macquarie fuck pods, where you can go in and fuck.
I've actually I've slept in that. Well, I haven't slept. I studied. There was like no room to study, so I'm small enough to just like fit in and had my laptop there. But no one knew I was in there, so people kept on opening it. I was like, "Can you not?"
Yeah. That's a really awkward part about them. Is like you can't fucking tell. There should be like a little like occupied sign that you can flip. But then even then, you could just like flip it or something, and people would probably check anyway. I really enjoy the spaces that Macquarie provides. Baseline and Muse. I played a lot of Dungeons and Dragons in those buildings.
Oh, tell me about. Let's talk about D&D. I only just started D&D like before quarantine and all that happened.
Really?
And we had like one session, and I'm still just like, wait, when do we play another one? Why do I keep playing?
Well, yeah, we've fully transitioned to online.
Rachel,
okay, we have it. Yes.
I would love to talk about D&D, but we are
over
an hour.
But our 5 minutes has.
Okay.
Now,
I'm sorry.
And Riley knows about D&D.
Yes, I do love D&D as well. So you're very welcome to come back in the future. We can talk about D&D then.
We can talk about D&D.
I mean, whatever. It's up to you, really.
I mean, I want to learn a lot more about D&D. I feel like I've got I know a little bit about it, and I just want to know a lot more. And because we could only do one session, I'm just like,
If it makes
what
you,
if I forget
if it-
everything
if it
by the
makes
time?
you feel better, I've been playing consistently for 5 years, and I do not know how to play.
Whoa, 5 years. That's a lot of experience.
And he really doesn't know how to play.
Yeah,
though.
I'm just like, oh, I'll make a bomb out of garbage.
There we go.
Anyway, so how I like to how I like to traditionally end this is you will say a sentence and I'll stop it at the end of the sentence. So after this sentence, you'll talk, and at the end of that whatever, I'll stop recording after the next sentence you say. Go.
So you just like cut off mid sentence? Is that what you do?
Well, I don't know if I should cut
Okay,
it off.
I was gonna say that would be like the bit though.
would've
I was gonna be like, yeah. What if she was like, wait, so how's that work?
I'm
done.
I haven't ended it yet, but I should have, but I didn't.
You really should have.
Okay, Rachel, again, go.
Just repeat what I said.